Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yatha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Scha Om Jnana Timarandasya Yanachana Shalakya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gaurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govindabhidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavaranam Balarka Shailanshitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridaram Vanshakapatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavenebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratvise Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila, chapter 8. Talks between the Lord and Ramananda Raya. This is text number 259. Abhagiya Jnani Ashvadaye Shuska Gyan Krishna Premamrita Pan Kore Bhagyavan. Ramananda Raya concluded, the unfortunate empiric philosophers taste the dry process of philosophical knowledge, whereas the devotees regularly drink the nectar of love of Krishna. Therefore, they are the most fortunate of all. Imata Duijan Krishna Kata Rase Nritya Gita Rodane Hoila Ratri Seishe. In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Raya passed the whole night relishing the mellows of Krishna Katha, topics about Krishna, while they were chanting, dancing, and crying. The night ended. Dohe nija nija karye chalila vihane sanjakale raya se milila aradine. The next morning, they both departed to perform their respective duties, but in the evening, Ramananda Raya returned to meet the Lord again. Ishtagoshti Krishna Kata Kahe Katakan Prabhupada Dori Rai Kore Nivedan. That evening, after discussing the topics of Krishna for some time, Ramananda Raya caught hold of the lotus feet of the Lord and spoke as follows. Krishna Tattva, Radha Tattva, Prema Tattva Sar, Rasa Tattva, Lila Tattva, Bibida Prakar. There is a variety of truths, of transcendental truths. The truth about Krishna, or we could say Krishna Tattva, the truth about Radharani, Radha Tattva, the truth about their loving affairs, Prema Tattva, the truth about transcendental humors, Rasa Tattva, and the truth about the Lord's pastimes, Lila Tattva, Krishna Tattva, Radha Tattva, Prema Tattva Sar, Rasa Tattva, Lila Tattva, Bibida Prakar. There is a variety of transcendental truths, the truth about Krishna, the truth about Radharani, the truth about their loving affairs, the truth about transcendental humors, and the truth about the Lord's pastimes. So all these tattvas are subject matters. Eta tattva morachite, koile prakashan, brahmake beda jena padaila narayan. You have manifested all these transcendental truths in my heart. This is exactly the way Narayan educated Lord Brahma. The heart of Brahma was enlightened by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is Vedic information given in the Svetasvatara Upanishad. Ya yo brahmanam vidadhati purvam yo vai vedams cha prahinoti tasmai tam ha devam atma buddhi prakasham mumukshurvai sharanam aham prapadye. Because I desire liberation, let me surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who first enlightened Lord Brahma in Vedic knowledge, although Lord Brahma's... because I desire liberation, let me surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who first enlightened Lord Brahma in Vedic knowledge through Lord Brahma's heart. The Lord is the original source of all enlightenment and spiritual advancement. Antarjami Ishvarer e riti hoye bahireva na kohe bastu prakashi ridaye. Antarjami Ishvarer e riti hoye bahire na kohe bastu prakashi ridaye. Ramananda Raya continued, the Supersoul within everyone's heart speaks not externally, but from within. He instructs the devotees in all respects, and that is his way of instruction. Janmariyasya yatonvayad iteratas charteshva bhigyasvarat Tene brahmaridaya adikavaye muyanti yat suraya tejo varimridam yata vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha damna svena sada nirasta kulakam satyam param dhimai. O my Lord, Sri Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Sri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahma, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion as one is bewildered by the illusory representation of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Eksam shaya mura achaye ridaye kripa kore kahamore tahara nischaye. Ramananda Raya then said that he had but one doubt within his heart, and he petitioned the Lord, please be merciful upon me and just remove my doubt. Pahile deki lun tomar sannyasi swarup ebe toma deki mui shama goparup. Ramananda Raya then told Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, at first I saw you appear like a sannyasi, but now I am seeing you as Shyam Sundar, the cowherd boy. Tomara samuke deki kanchana panchalika taragora kanche tomar sarva angadaka. I now see you appearing like a golden doll, and your entire body appears covered by a golden luster. Shamsundar is blackish, but here Ramananda Raya says that he saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appear golden. The lustrous body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was covered by the bodily complexion of Srimati Radharani. Sahad tahate prakata dekun sabam shibadan nanababe chanchalatahe kamulanayan. I see that you are holding a flute to your mouth, and your lotus eyes are moving very restlessly due to various ecstasies. Emata tomadeki hoy chamatkar akapate kahat prabhu karana ihar. I actually see you, excuse me. I actually see you in this way, and this is very wonderful. My Lord, please tell me without duplicity what is causing this. Prabhu kohe Krishna tomar gada prema hoy primara swabhava e janiya nischoy. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, you have a deep love for Krishna, and one who has such deep ecstatic love for the Lord naturally sees things in such a way. Please take this from me to be certain. Maha Bhagavata Deki Stavara Jangama Tahan Hoy Tara Sri Krishna Swaran. A devotee advanced on the spiritual platform sees everything movable and inert as the Supreme Lord. For him, everything he sees here and there is but a manifestation of Lord Krishna. Stavara Jangama Deki Nadeki Taramurti Sarvatra Hoy Nija Ishta Devas Sfurti. The Mahabhagavata, the advanced devotee, certainly sees everything mobile and immobile, but he does not exactly see their forms. Rather, everywhere he immediately sees manifest the form of the Supreme Lord. Sarva Bhuteshu ya pashyad bhagavad bhavamatmana Bhutane Bhagavati Atmani Aisha Bhagavatotama. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, a person advanced in devotional service sees within everything the soul of all souls, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Consequently, he always sees the form of the Supreme Lord as the cause of all causes and understands that all things are situated in him. Vanalatas Tarava Atmani Vishnum Vyanjaya Vanalatas Tarava Atmani Vishnum Vyanjayantya Iva Pushpa Faladya Pranatabhara Vitapa Madhudara Premarishtat Tanavo Vavrishusma. The plants, creepers, and trees were full of fruits and flowers due to ecstatic love of Krishna. Indeed, being so full, they were bowing down. They were inspired by such deep love for Krishna that they were constantly pouring showers of honey. In this way, the gopis saw all the forest of Vrindavan. This verse is one of the songs the gopis sang during Krishna's absence. In Krishna's absence, the gopis were always absorbed in thoughts of him. Similarly, the Mahabhagavat, the advanced devotee, sees everything as potentially serving the Lord. Srila Rupa Goswami states, Prapanshi kataya budya hari sambandhi vastuna mumukshubi parityago vairagyam falgu katyate. The advanced devotee does not see anything as unconnected with Krishna. Unlike the Mayavadi philosophers, the devotee does not see the material world as false because he knows that everything in the material world is connected to Krishna. A devotee knows how to utilize everything in the service of the Lord, and this is characteristic of the Mahabhagavata. The gopis saw the plants, creepers, and forest trees loaded with fruits and flowers and ready to serve Krishna. In this way, they immediately remembered their worshipable Lord Sri Krishna. They did not simply see plants, creepers, and trees the way a mundaner sees them. Radha Krishna Tomara Maha Prema Hoy Jahantahan Radha Krishna Tomare Svaroy. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, my dear Rai, you are an advanced devotee and are always filled with ecstatic love for Radha and Krishna. Therefore, whatever you see, anywhere and everywhere, simply awakens your Krishna consciousness. So, Mahaprabhu, when Ramananda Roy asked that, please explain how this is, that first I saw you as a sannyasi, then I saw you as Shyamsundar, as Krishna, and now I'm seeing you as a golden doll. So please explain how this is. And then Mahaprabhu, at first he's saying, oh, because you're a Maha-Bhagavat devotee, because you're a very advanced, wherever you look, you always see Krishna. That is a quality of the great servitors of the Lord. Wherever they look, they will always see Krishna present. And then Mahaprabhu cites examples from scriptures and from Srimad Bhagavatam, explaining why Ramananda Roy is seeing Krishna everywhere. Rai ko he Prabhu tumi chara bari buri mora age nija rup na koriya churi. Ramananda Roy replied, my dear Lord, please give up all these serious talks. Please do not conceal your real form from me. Radhikara Baba Kanti Koryangikar Nija Rasa Ashwadite Korijacha An Avatar Radhikara Baba Kanti Koryangikar Nija Rasa Ashwadite Korijacha Avatar. Ramananda Roy continued, my dear Lord, I can understand that you have assumed the ecstasy and bodily complexion of Srimati Radharani. By accepting this, you are tasting your own personal transcendental humor and have therefore appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nija Guda Karya Tomar Prema Shwadan Anusange Prema Moy Koila Tribhuvan. My dear Lord, you have descended in this incarnation of Lord Chaitanya for your own personal reasons. You have come to taste your own spiritual bliss, and at the same time, you are transforming the whole world by spreading the ecstasy of love of Godhead. My dear Lord, you have descended in this incarnation of Lord Chaitanya for your own personal reasons. You have come to taste your own spiritual bliss, and at the same time, you are transforming the whole world by spreading the ecstasy of love of Godhead. Apane aile more korite udar ebe kapata koro tomara kon byabahar. My dear Lord, by your causeless mercy, you have appeared before me to grant me liberation. Now you are playing as in a duplicitous way. What is the reason for this behavior? Tabe hase tare Prabhu dekaila swarup rasaraj mahabhava duye group. Lord Sri Krishna is the reservoir of all pleasure, and Srimati Radharani is the personification of ecstatic love of Godhead. These two forms had combined as one in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This being the case, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed his real form to Ramananda. This is described as Radha Bhava Dyuti Suvalitam Nomi Krishna Swarupam. Sri Krishna was absorbed in the features of Srimati Radharani. This was disclosed to Ramananda Raya when he saw Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. An advanced devotee can understand Sri Krishna Charitya Radha Krishna Nahiyanya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being a combination of Krishna and Radha, is non-different from Radha Krishna combined. This is explained by Swarup Damodar Goswami. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladir Shaktir Asmad ekatmana vapi bhuvi pura deha bedam gatoto Chaitanyakyam prakatam adhuna tadvayam chaikyamaptam radha bhava duti suvalitam nome Krishna swarupam Radha Krishna pranaya vikritir ladini shaktirasmad ekatmana vapi bhuvi pura deha bedam gatoto chaitanyakyam prakatam adhuna twadvayam chaikyamaptam radha bhava duti suvalitam nome Krishna sarupam. Radha Krishna is one. Radha Krishna is Krishna and Krishna's pleasure potency combined. When Krishna exhibits his pleasure potency, it appears to be two, Radha and Krishna. Otherwise, Radha and Krishna are one. The oneness may be perceived by advanced devotees through the grace of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was the case with Ramananda Raya. One may aspire to attain such a position, but one should not try to imitate the Mahabhagavat. Deke Ramananda Hoila Anande Murchite Darile na Pare Deho Parila Bhumete. Upon seeing this form, Ramananda Raya lost consciousness in transcendental bliss. Unable to remain standing, he fell to the ground. Upon seeing this form, Ramananda Raya lost consciousness in transcendental bliss. Unable to remain standing, he fell to the ground. Prabhu's tare hasta sparshe koraila chaitan sanyasira vesha deki bishmita hoilaman. When Ramananda Raya fell to the ground unconscious, Mahaprabhu touched his hand and he immediately regained consciousness. But when he saw Lord Chaitanya in the dress of a sannyasi, he was struck with wonder. When Ramananda Raya fell to the ground unconscious, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touched his hand and he immediately regained consciousness. But when he saw Lord Chaitanya in the dress of a sannyasi, he was struck with wonder. Alingana kore Prabhu koila ashvasan tomabina Erupa Nadeki Anyajan. After embracing Ramananda Raya, the Lord pacified him, informing him, "But for you, no one has ever seen this form." Moratatva lila ras tomara gochare ateva erupa dekailun tomare. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirmed, all the truths about my pastimes and mellows are within your knowledge. Therefore, I have shown this form to you. Gora Angana Himura Raranga Sparshan Gopendra Kshuta Bina Tehona Sparshi Anyajan. Actually, my body does not have a fair complexion. It only appears so because it has touched the body of Srimati Radharani. However, she does not touch anyone but the son of Nanda Maharaj, Krishna. Tarabhave bhavita kore atmaman tabe nija madhurya kore ashvasdan. I've now converted my body and mind into the ecstasy of Srimati Radharani. Thus I am tasting my own personal sweetness in that form. Tomarataya marakichu gupta nahi karma bhaktaile prema bole jana sarva marma. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then admitted to his pure devotee, Ramananda Raya, "Now there is no confidential activity. Now there is no confidential activity unknown to you. Even though I try to conceal my activities, you can understand everything in detail by virtue of your advanced love for me. Mahaprabhu then admitted to his pure devotee Ramananda Roy, now there is no confidential activity unknown to you. Even though I try to conceal my activities, you can understand everything in detail by virtue of your advanced love for me. Gupte Rakila Kahana Korai Prakash Amara Batula Cheshta Loke Upahas. The Lord then requested Ramananda Roy, keep all these talks a secret. Please do not expose them anywhere and everywhere. Since my activities appear to be like those of a madman, people may take them lightly and laugh. Amiyek Batula Tumi Dvitiya Batula Ateva Tomar Amai Hois Samatula. Mahaprabhu then said, indeed, I am a madman, and you are also a madman. Therefore, we are on the same platform. Because you're a madman and I'm a madman, then we can communicate, we're on the same platform. Erupa Dasha Ratri Ramananda Sange Suke Ganaila Prabhu Krishna Kata Range. For 10 nights, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy spent a happy time discussing the pastimes of Krishna. Niguda Brajara Rasa Lilara Bichar Aneka Kohila Tara Na Pailapar. Niguda Brajara Rasa Lilara Bichar Aneka Kohila Tarana Paila Par. The conversations between Ramananda Roy and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu contain the most confidential subject matters, touching on the conjugal love between Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan, Brajabhumi. Although they talked at great length about these pastimes, they could not reach the limit of discussion. The conversations between Ramananda Roy and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu contain the most confidential subject matters, touching on the conjugal love between Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan, Brajabhumi. Although they talked at great length about these pastimes, they could not reach the limit of discussion. Conversations between Ramananda Roy and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu contain the most confidential subject matters, touching on the conjugal love between Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan, Brajabhumi. Although they talked at great length about these pastimes, they could not reach the limit of discussion. Tamakansha Rupa Sona Ratna Chintamani Kehojari Kahan Pata Pai Ekani. Actually, these conversations are like a great mine, where from a single place one can extract all kinds of metals, copper, bell metal, silver, and gold, and also touchstone, the basis of all metals. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives the following summary of the conversations between Ramananda Roy and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ramananda Roy replied to 5 questions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and these questions and their replies are recorded in verses 57 to 67. So I can look at those verses. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Ramananda Roy recite a verse from the revealed scriptures concerning the ultimate goal of life. Ramananda replied, if one executes the prescribed duties of his social position, he awakens his original Krishna consciousness. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, is worshipped by the proper execution of prescribed duties in the system of Varna and Ashrama. There is no other way to satisfy the Supreme Lord. The Lord said, this is external. You had better tell me of some other means. Ramananda Roy replied, to offer the results of one's activities in Krishna is the essence of all perfection. Okay. Then Ramananda Roy continued, my dear son of Kunti, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer in sacrifice, whatever you give in charity, whatever austerities you perform, all the results of such activities should be offered to me, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then it goes on, this is also external, Mahaprabhu said. Please proceed and speak further on this matter. Ramananda Roy replied, to give up one's occupational duties in the Varnashram system is the essence of perfection. Ramananda Roy continued, occupational duties are described in the religious scriptures. If one analyzes them, he can fully understand their qualities and faults and then give them up completely to render service unto the Supreme Lord. Such a person is considered a first-class man. As stated in Scripture, after giving up all kinds of religious and occupational duties, if you come to me, the Supreme Personality of God, and take shelter, I will give you protection from all of life's reactions. Do not worry. And that's quoting the verse, Sarvadharmam parijya mamekam sharanam vraja ham tvam sarva papebhyo mukshayashyami ma shucha. As stated in Scripture, after giving up all kinds of religious and occupational duties, if you come to me, the Supreme Personality of God, and take shelter, I will give you protection. I will give you protection from all of life's sinful activities. Do not worry. After hearing this, the Lord, as usual, rejected it, considering it to be external devotional service. He again asked Ramananda Roy to speak further, and Ramananda replied, pure devotional service without any tinge of speculative knowledge is the essence of perfection. Jnani prayasa mudapashya namanta eva jivanti san mukaritam bhavadiya vartam stanistita shrutigatam tanu van manobir ye prayasho jita jitopi asit taistrilok. Ramananda Roy continued, Lord Brahma said, my dear Lord, those devotees who have thrown away the impersonal conception of the absolute truth and have therefore abandoned discussing empiric philosophical truth should hear from self-realized devotees about your holy name, form, pastimes, and qualities. They should completely follow the principles of devotional service and remain free from illicit sex, gambling, intoxication, and animal slaughter. Surrendering themselves fully with body, words, and mind, they can live in any ashram or social status. Indeed, you are conquered by such persons, although you are always unconquerable. And this is Jnane Prayasa Mudapashya Namanta Eva. So actually at this point the Lord accepted it, and it is considered, this verse gives one an idea of Jnana Shunya Bhakti, a pure devotion, free of karma and jnana. Let's see. The first answer is compared to copper, the second to a better metal, bell metal, the third to a still better metal, silver, and the fourth to the best metal of all, gold. But the fifth answer is compared to the most valuable gem, touchstone, because it deals with unalloyed devotion, the ultimate goal of devotional life, and illuminates the preceding four subordinate answers. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur points out that in the Vraja Bhumi there is the Yamuna River with its sandy banks. There are Kadamba trees, cows, Krishna's sticks with which he herds cows, and Krishna's flutes. All of these belong to Shantaras, the mellow of neutrality and devotional service. They're also the direct servants of Krishna, such as Chitraka, Patraka, and Raktaka. And these are the embodiments of service and the mellow of servitude. There are also friends like Sridham and Sudham who embody service and fraternity. Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda are the embodiments of parental love. Above all these are Srimati Radharani and her assistants, the gopis, Lalita, Vishaka, and others who embody conjugal love. In this way, all five mellows, Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya, exist eternally in Brajabhumi. They are also compared respectively to copper, bell metal, silver, gold, and touchstone, the basis of all metals. Srila Kaviraj Goswami therefore refers to a mind eternally existing in Vrindavan, Brajabhumi. Krami utaite seho utamavastupai aiche Prashnotara Koila Prabhu Ramarai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Raya worked like miners, excavating all kinds of valuable metals, each one better than the other. Their questions and answers are exactly like that. Aradin Raya Pashe Vidaya Magila Vidayera Kalit Tare e Agyadila. The next day, Mahaprabhu begged Ramananda Raya to give him permission to leave, and at the time of farewell, the Lord gave him the following orders. Vishaya Chadiya Tumi Jaha Nilachale Ami Tirtha Kore Taha Asiba Alpakale. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, give up all material engagements and come to Jagannath Puri. I will return there very soon after finishing my tour and pilgrimage. Duijani Nilachale Rahiba Eksange Suke Ganaiba Koila Krishna Katarange. The two of us shall remain together at Jagannath Puri and happily pass our time discussing Krishna. Eta bole Ramanande Korea Lingan Taharegare Bataya Korela Shayan. Mahaprabhu then embraced Sri Ramananda Raya, and after sending him back to his home, the Lord took rest. Pratakale Uti Prabhu Deki Hanuman Tare Namaskari Prabhu Dakine Korela Prayan. After rising from bed the next morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited the local temple where there was a deity of Hanuman. After offering him obeisances, the Lord departed for South India. So Mahaprabhu embraced Ramananda Raya and sent him back to his home. And after rising the next morning early, Mahaprabhu visited the local temple where there was a deity of Hanuman. After offering him obeisances, the Lord departed for South India. Vidyapuri Nana Mata Loka Baishejat Prabhu Darshane Vaishnava Hoila Chadi Nijamat. All the residents of Vidyanagar were of different faiths, but after seeing Mahaprabhu, they abandoned their own faiths and became Vaishnavas. Ramananda Hoila Prabhur Virahe Udva Prabhura Dekiyane Rahe Vishaya Chadiya Sakal. Ramananda Hoila Prabhura Virahe Bibo Prabhu Jane Rohe Vishaya Chadiya Sakal. When Ramananda Raya began to feel separation from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was overwhelmed. Meditating on the Lord, he gave up all his material business. So before, he was collecting taxes in the south and working on behalf of the king. But now, after receiving instructions from Mahaprabhu that the Lord wished to pass his days on this earth in Puri and that Ramananda Raya would always be with him, then Ramananda Raya gradually he gave up his connection. In fact, in other words, he gave up his work, and he was receiving a big income, but he gave all that up to be able to be with Mahaprabhu in Puri. Sankepi kohilun Ramanander Milan Vistare Varnite Nari Sahasrabharan. I have briefly described the meeting between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Raya. No one can actually describe this meeting exhaustively. It is even impossible for Lord Seshanag, who has thousands of hoods. Sahajay Chaitanya Charita, Gana Dugda Pur, Ramananda Charitra Tahe Khanda Prachur. The activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are like condensed milk, and the activities of Ramananda Raya are like large quantities of sugar candy. Radha Krishna Lila Tate Karpura Milan, Bhagyavan Jay Se Kori Asvadan. Their meeting is exactly like that. Their meeting is exactly like a mixture of condensed milk and sugar candy. When they talk of the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, camphor is added. One who tastes this combined preparation is most fortunate. Their meeting is exactly like a mixture of condensed milk and sugar candy. When they talk of the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, camphor is added. One who tastes this combined preparation is most fortunate. Je iha ek bar piye karna dware, tara karna, lobhe iha chadite na pare. Ye iha ek bar piye karna dware, tara karna, lobhe iha chadite na pare. The wonderful preparation. This wonderful preparation has to be taken orally. If one tastes it, he becomes greedy to relish it even more. Rasa tattva gyan hoy ihara shravane, prema bhakti hoy Radha Krishna charane. By hearing the talks between Ramananda Raya and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one becomes enlightened with the transcendental knowledge of the mellows of Radha and Krishna's pastimes. Thus one can develop unalloyed love for the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. By hearing the talks between Ramananda Raya and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one becomes enlightened with the transcendental knowledge of the mellows of Radha and Krishna's pastimes. Thus one can develop unalloyed love for the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. Chaitanya Ragara Guda Tattva Jani Iha Hoite, Vishwash Korishuna Tarka Na Koriya Chite. The author requests every reader to hear these talks with faith and without argument. By studying them in this way, one will be able to understand the confidential truth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Alokika Lilae Paramaniguda Vishvase Paye Tarke Hoy Bahudwara. This part of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes is most confidential. One can derive benefit quickly only by faith. Otherwise, by arguing, one will always remain far away. This part of Mahaprabhu's pastimes is most confidential. One can derive benefit quickly only by faith. Therefore, by arguing, one will always remain far away. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Dvaita Charan Jahare Sarvatra. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Dvaita Charan Jahara Sarvasvatare Mile Edan. He who has accepted as everything the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Advaita Acharya can attain this transcendental treasure. Ramananda Raya Mora Kote Namaskar Jaramuke Koila Prabhu Rasera Vishtar. I offer 10 million obeisances unto the lotus feet of Sri Ramananda Raya, because from his mouth spirit much spiritual information has been expanded by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I offer 10 million obeisances unto the lotus feet of Sri Ramananda Raya, because from his mouth much spiritual information has been expanded by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Damodar Swaruper Karachad Anushare Ramananda Milana Lila Korila Prachure. I have tried to preach the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, meeting with Ramananda Raya in accordance with the notebooks of Sri Swarup Damodar. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijaras Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishnadas, praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy. I, Krishnadas, narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya-lila, the 8th chapter describing the talks between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Raya.
Maharaj, is that sometimes known as Ramananda Sambavad?
Ramananda Sambad. Okay, I'm going to sing Hari Haraya. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Maranaman Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Dharanara Shiva Sari Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatam Bhakta Raguna Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Rasa Raguna Jai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Jai Te Vignana Shabista Puran Jai Gosai Char Mui Taradas Savar Badarenu Mora Panchagras Pader Charana Sevi Bhaktasane Mas Janame Janame More Abhilas Jai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash Anande bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pare Majai Aman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas. Harinam Sankirtana Ko Hai Naratam Das. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Nitya hai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Nitya Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Statara Sarashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajakacharya Ashtatara Sarashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishoredas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Premzigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavaranya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmamacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Madhacharya Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Koladvip Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram ki jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan, Shyam Guna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, all the assembled devotees ki jai, Gaur Premanande Hare Hare Bol.
Jai Krishna Sri Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki jai.